Welcome, Aries, to your reading for October 2021. And Aries, remember as always to take what resonates with you and to leave the rest. And also remember that the reading can be in reverse for you. So with that, Aries, let's get right to it. Let's see what's in store for you. We've got the Three of Wands reversed out there. Aries, I see this as something from the past, returning to a place or people to do with your past. And this brought back some memories for you, which is something that often happens when you go back to a place from your past. Memories resurface. I feel with this that it is quite possibly to do with a relationship, but it can be a family situation. For the ease of this reading, though, I will read it as a relationship, Aries. This is something that didn't work out in the past that you've been dealing with for quite some time. I feel that you didn't realize the extent of the impact that had on you until this moment, until you found yourself back in those old surroundings. You've gained some clarity about this though, and, just seeing some of the truths about this which you were confused about before, or perhaps didn't have all the facts. Now that you're thinking about all of that again, I see you, Aries, putting things together that previously you couldn't because you were too in the moment. It was too intense at the time for you. But now you are thinking about this, trying to make sense of stuff from your past, starting to understand yourself better. Okay, Aries, so that's something from your past. Let's come back to the fore. Well, there's been some kind of a reunion. It can be family and or friends, people you haven't seen in a while. It can be quite possibly even a past love interest. At the same time, Aries, I feel that you've created a good life for yourself with your current partner. You return to this old place as someone who has achieved a lot for him or herself. When I say achieved things, I'm not talking about career and money. I'm talking about your personal life. You've come a long way from those old days. But Aries, now these memories have come back for you. Your partner might even have accompanied you on this trip. I see you being very outgoing and social during this time, Aries, attracting a lot of attention, having a lot of energy and confidence, feeling good about yourself as you went there. Okay, so let's see what else went on. This reunion, going back. However, Aries, a lot of things from the past have been going through your mind, things you thought you left behind. It could be things to do with your family or a past love interest. Whatever this is exactly for you, Aries, it's back in your life. And of course, when we meet up with people from our past, there's a lot of talk about the past. This is something deeper than that, though. It's more than nostalgia. Realizing how the past has influenced your present day life, Aries, how it has held you back. Even though there are good things in your life, you are still dealing, Aries, with issues of insecurity and feeling unworthy. I feel that you're starting to realize how this has impacted your past relationships as well as your current one. It's like it has blocked some good things from coming into your life. It might be that you struggle with issues around commitment. It could be fear of abandonment. As I mentioned previously, feeling that you are somehow not deserving of happiness, that you don't deserve love. And there can even be trust issues here. Okay, Aries, let's keep diving deeper with this. Ace of Cups is out there as well. And Aries, you are trying to have a new beginning in your current relationship, trying to have the kind of happiness in your relationship that you deserve. Unfortunately, Aries, you are finding that it's not that easy. Even though you know how your past has influenced your life, it's still not that easy to simply change that. It's good to know and, to have that self-awareness, but you still need the tools to know how to change old ways of thinking. Those tapes playing in your mind, the negative self-talk, it's not something that you can change with the flip of a switch. It does take time. And Aries, this is what you are realizing as you try to make your relationship and your life better. These issues from the past are so much deeper than you previously realized. It's very hard to let go of these things, even though it's toxic. And Aries, this has to a large extent dictated your path in life, the way you handle situations, the way you handle relationships, not only romantic ones. It's going to take a while to rid yourself of that, to be ready to let go. You're going to have to do some things, Aries, that make you feel uncomfortable. There's some work to do before you can let go entirely of that which never served you. Aries, once you make this breakthrough, there's a lot of overthinking, thinking about these things. At some point, you are going to have to take a step back, so that you don't overload your mind with all of this, that you don't put so much stress, Aries, on yourself that you end up with anxiety. You have to take a bit of a step back. You have to find what it is that you need to do that will work for you. You might even consider going for therapy so that you can have a professional help you sort through all of these emotions. I feel, Aries, that there are so many thoughts running through your mind that you really need somebody to help you work through them and to sort through them, to find that healing eventually. And it's a good thing, Aries, even though, if this resonates with you, it's not easy to have to face things from the past, but it's a good thing because then you can move on. There's a decision coming up for you, Aries. You might suddenly decide to take a break from your current relationship. If you're single, you might decide to take a break from dating. Or it might be that you and your partner together will decide to separate yourselves for a while from certain people in your life. And Aries, this will be so that you can focus on your own emotional needs, to get in touch with your inner self so that you can gain a better understanding of what it is that you need. These feelings of not being worthy, they've led to you giving too much to others and too little to yourself. You have to go very deep within so that you can really understand how this has played out over the course of your life and how you can create healthy boundaries for yourself. Aries, as the final outcome, something big is coming. Something that will shake up your life. I feel there's a huge breakthrough coming for you. Suddenly, Aries, you're going to have a light bulb moment. It might even be painful for you to deal with, but this is crucial to your personal development. When you finally find yourself having to face some hard truths, Aries, that is when you really will start to deal with all of this and heal from these things from the past. These things that have been influencing your life for so long. Let's get our final card for you, Aries. Aries, you are going to realize just how much baggage you've been carrying around from the past. Things you just accepted as part of your life and that you've kept to yourself for a long time. This is when the secrets and lies will come out in the open. Aries, you will be tired of carrying the responsibility for all of this. It's a case of, I am unloading this. I'm done being weighed down by the past. I'm done pretending that everything is fine when it's not. And this is very much going to be a turning point in your life. Things will never be the same again after this, Aries. So this is very significant. Aries, this is definitely some heavy stuff you'll be dealing with, but that's the only way you can free yourself of these things. I do believe you will be doing just that, freeing yourself so that you can get on with your life and be in a healthier place mentally and emotionally. So this is a good thing. I really do believe it's going to be painful in parts, but this is a good thing in the long term for you, Aries. And Aries, that is your reading for October 2021. And as always, we end by asking your spirit guides, angels, and departed loved ones to continue to guide and support you on your journey. Aries, I thank you so very much for joining me for this reading, and I look forward to seeing you again for your November reading. Aries, take good care of yourself. Bye. Welcome, Leo, to your reading for October 2021. As always, Leo, remember to take what resonates with you and to leave the rest. And also keep in mind that the reading might be in reverse for some of you. Leo, we've already got the Knight of Wands out there. Let's get another card and see what is coming up for you in October. Leo, I see you being very outgoing, always up for a party, being bold when it comes to love, starting relationships with a great deal of passion, coming on quite strong in the beginning, and being energized by every new love. However, Leo, what starts fiery would then suddenly run cold. You'd lose interest, maybe not wanting to commit and preferring your freedom over any relationship. So you've got no problem attracting people to you, Leo. It's holding on to that feeling that's the issue. Judgment is already out there, Leo. Let's get another card and see more about what this is. And of course, not surprising that Leos have no problem attracting people to them. But let's see. Leo, recently something happened that led to a kind of awakening for you. Something you've done in the past that you've not really given much thought to before is now foremost on your mind. You're reflecting on what it is that you want from life, specifically in terms of romantic relationships. I feel that you are ready for something deeper, to create a more balanced life for yourself. You no longer want to scatter your energy all over the place and end up with nothing to show for it. You're thinking long term now, Leo. Okay, so let's see, Leo. Definitely a love reading I've got here for you for October. Leo, you're ready to give more of yourself to the right person, ready to share, to give and receive love, and also to get to understand yourself better in the process. Superficial relationships are no longer of interest to you. You want to experience a true connection with someone, to have the kind of relationship where you can open up to someone and feel that you can show that person your true self. Okay, Leo, seems you're looking for a committed relationship. I feel that you didn't take love all that seriously in the past, Leo, but now you are really feeling a sense of loss around that. You regret not having that special soulmate connection with someone. There's an emptiness inside you about that, almost a case of grieving what could have been. You probably had opportunities to experience this kind of relationship, but you didn't really commit yourself to that when it presented itself. I feel that there was one person in particular that you did feel a connection to, but for some reason, Leo, that didn't work out. There's a lot of emotion around this. Okay, so appears that it's a bit of a lost love thing there. It's been on your mind, Leo. Leo, I see you wanting to go off and make a new start, to reinvent yourself, but you're struggling to decide how exactly to go about this. I feel you are ready for love and you're excited about it, yet at the same time, you're scared of opening up to someone and being vulnerable. On the one hand, you have this thing of, I am so ready to find someone to have a relationship with. And then on the other hand, it's a case of, what if I finally give my heart to someone and then this person goes and breaks it? But you've already had the realization that you want to share yourself with someone, Leo. And now is the time to go out there and make it happen. Leo, another fear that you might have around this is the issue of finances. You might not be financially in the kind of position that you'd like to be, and that could be something that is holding you back a bit as far as starting a serious relationship is concerned. You're still trying to balance your finances and build a more solid foundation for yourself. Just keep in mind, Leo, that you're not alone in this. Lots of people are out there trying to find that same balance. Let's see what the advice is for you, Leo. Leo, you're being told to be open to messages either from or to a love interest. I feel, though, that for most of you, this advice is to contact someone that you've been thinking about for a while. It can be someone from the past or a new person that you've got your eye on. But things are going to progress at a very good pace for you if you contact this person. Let this person know that you're interested, Leo, and that you're serious about this. Let's get a final card for you, Leo, and wrap this up. Let's see. What is the outcome? Three of Pentacles already there. Leo, as the final outcome, I see things working out in your favor. There is someone that you will have a true relationship with. We saw earlier that you worry about finances. With these cards, I can tell you that you will be with someone that will work side by side with you to build the life you both dream of. Not only that, Leo, but you will create a stable and secure life for yourself together. This is the person you will settle down with and grow old with, I think. I feel that owning a home together will be at the center of this relationship. Certainly in the beginning, that will be a shared goal. This will be a very grounded relationship, Leo. The type of relationship where you know that you're not alone. This person is on the same page as you, and whatever happens in your life journey, you can always count on one another. Well, Leo, love stuff coming up for you in October. And, well, Leo, that is your reading for October 2021. And we end as always by asking your angels, your spirit guides, and departed loved ones to continue to guide and support you on your journey. Leo, I thank you so very much for joining me for this reading, and I look forward to seeing you again next month for your November reading. Take care of yourself, Leo. Bye. Welcome, Sagittarius, to your reading for October 2021. As always, remember to take what resonates with you and to leave the rest. And also keep in mind that the reading might be in reverse for you. So, Sagittarius, I have to tell you from the outset that this is not all roses for you coming up. At least not with the cards I'm seeing before us. I know some people only want to hear good stuff, but I don't shy away from the unpleasant stuff on this channel. But let's see what's happening here. Sagittarius, let me just clarify, since I said this is a difficult reading. Don't be afraid of this card if you're new to tarot. It requires a lot of supporting cards to indicate actual physical death. In the movies, it's always very, very dramatic when the death card comes up. But what I'm seeing here is that there's been a big change in your life. You're going through a transformation, leaving the past behind and starting something new. The life you knew is over and you're moving forward. When one chapter ends, a new one begins. Life is about change, and this is change. Okay, so let's get another card. Let's get another 2 cards out here. Sagittarius, there was some deception. You were betrayed, lied to, your trust was abused, and this has left you on the defensive. You are always on guard, waiting for the next thing, always expecting something bad to happen again. The state you are in right now is of having to defend yourself. Your trust in people is not what it used to be. You are ready to stand up to anyone you think is not being honest with you. Sagittarius, I do feel that this is a relationship and that you took a stand. Something happened and you stood up for yourself. This has been a very painful breakup, Sagittarius. Going through a time of feeling very much alone and overwhelmed by your emotions, by the sadness. It could be that there was somebody else involved, but it can also be that this person was simply very cruel in the way he or she went about things. You are sitting up at night and this is hanging over your head. When you should be sleeping, you are wide awake, Sagittarius, replaying what has happened over and over again in your mind. The pain is very intense. These are cards that indicate absolute heartbreak. It's been a very rough time. Okay, so a very big love disappointment here for you, Sagittarius. And Sagittarius, I see you not being interested in relationships, overanalyzing all of this and having no interest, not only in having another relationship down the line, but having a lack of interest in the things that you usually enjoy. You are too busy grieving this relationship. The world beyond this is of little interest to you right now. Okay, it's got Temperance reversed out there. Sagittarius, be careful that while you're going through all of this, that you don't resort to unhealthy coping mechanisms. Maybe drinking more than you should. or doing things that you know isn't good for you. Instead of healing and finding balance and taking care of yourself, you might be doing things in the future that is counterproductive and actually holds you back. So Sagittarius, it's very important that you take care of yourself. People close to you, they know what you are going through. They know that you are in a lot of pain, Sagittarius. They know this breakup has been devastating, that you are taking it very hard. It's possible that you are putting up a brave front for them, but they know, Sagittarius. Let's see what advice there is for you going into the future, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, the advice for you is to open up to the people that you can trust, the people who have been there for you. You have cut yourself off from people, but there are people who want to be there for you and listen to you and guide you through this. But you have to be willing to let them in so that they can help you through it. And you can't be out in the cold there by yourself forever, Sagittarius. You are being told that happiness is there for you. Joy awaits you. There are good things to come. The sun can't reach you if you're going to isolate yourself, Sagittarius, from everyone. It will only make you feel more sad. You're going to have to let people in again at some point. Let's get a final card here for you, Sagittarius, and see what the outcome is. Okay, Sagittarius, I see a sudden change. Something is coming your way. This can be about work, someone making you an offer you can't refuse, perhaps a new job, something very beneficial as far as career and finances are concerned. It can indicate following your dreams, going after something you want. It can also be someone very unexpectedly coming into your life, and before you know it, you're smiling again. And if it is a person, then this person will be very affectionate, very romantic. I see a lot of attraction. And this will be the start of you moving away from all of this. It won't be better overnight. But if you let the right people in, Sagittarius, things will suddenly turn in your favor. I feel whatever this is, you are going to be so excited about this, and it will totally take you by surprise. You won't be expecting good things, so when this does come, Sagittarius, it's going to be a very big, pleasant surprise for you. So Sagittarius, that is your reading for October 2021. Some very big heartache that I see there, having to recover from love disappointment. I can see a lot of tears and just a heaviness in your heart, Sagittarius, as you go through this. But things will get better for you. It's going to be rough. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. You're going to have to go through this. There's no way around it. You're going to have to go through it, but you will come out on the other side. And as I said, you're going to one day just find yourself smiling again when you least expect it. So Sagittarius, as always, we end by asking your spirit guides, angels, and departed loved ones to continue to guide and support you on your journey. Sagittarius, I thank you so very much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you again for your November reading. Sagittarius, take very good care of yourself. Bye.